Today is Wednesday the 30th of December. I just want to give people a short update following a number of questions I've had about the flood sea defence work that's going on in Southsea following the hole that appeared around Christmas Day and Boxing Day a few days ago. So as many of you are aware, a large hole has appeared on the promenade directly in front of the Pyramid Centre. This is following over 40 years of that flood sea defence wall being there, the sea water breaking down the concrete membrane of the wall, and eventually the surface of the promenade giving way and the wall beneath collapsing. Now, we've really been concerned about the main top of the seawall collapsing, and if that had happened, the pyramids, the rock gardens and Esplanade Road were very likely to have flooded, as they did back in February 2014, which caused extensive damage. I'm really grateful to the contractors we're working with, Macleys, and also to Portsmouth City Council staff who have worked incredibly hard coming in off their Christmas leave to make sure that this situation did not get any worse. By today, when the contractors arrived on site, the hole had got almost 4 times bigger than it was on Boxing Day, so it was deteriorating really quickly. Because we've been doing flood sea defence work in the north part of the city, so on the Eastern Road, up around Anchorage Park and finishing by the Mountbatten Centre in Hilsea, a £43 million flood defence scheme paid for by the Environment Agency, we fortunately already had some aggregate material here in Portsmouth. And so that granite that we had up there along the Eastern Road, we've brought down to Southsea today to start filling the gap and plugging that hole on the promenade. Tomorrow that will be finished, and then over the next 2 to 3 days we will be bringing in a large amount of rocks that will be coming from Cornwall, from a quarry down there, to fill and build a buttress from the sea water's edge right the way up to the wall to prop it up, to make sure the wall does not collapse over the next 12 to 18 months. Now, this is not news to us. We know that there are a number of points across the Southsea flood sea defence area where we have very old, 40-year-old sea defences that now are not fit for purpose. That's why we've been working with the Environment Agency over the last 12 months to secure the £117 million required to build these new flood sea defences. For those people that live in Southsea, they will be aware that we've already carried out extensive consultation with them about how they would like those new sea defences to look, including cycleways and good quality walkways for families and young children when they are rebuilt over the next 2 to 3 years. Because it's topped the £100 million mark, the Treasury are now involved, and we now need to go through some Treasury governance procedures before the money is finally released to us, and we can then start the procurement, award the contract, start the design and get the builders on site. But I'm pleased to say we have all of that in hand. We're a year down the road on that programme, and we should be letting those contracts at some point this year to get that work started as soon as possible. In the meantime, though, we have to make sure that that sea defence, that at such a critical juncture along the seafront, does not give way in front of the Pyramid Centre. We estimate the work will cost between £200,000 and £300,000, and we're working with the Environment Agency so that they will be picking up the cost of this work. So if you have any other questions, please do get in contact. You can send me an inbox message on my Facebook page, which is Donna Jones, Leader, Portsmouth City Council. You can also message me on Twitter, which is @DonnaPCC. And for the people that I met down there today and members of the public that I spoke to behind the pyramids who'd come down to watch the work going on, I promised to post some photographs of how the flood sea defences could look when they're rebuilt, and I'll be putting those on my Facebook wall as well. Thank you.